Joining me now from Los Angeles, editor-in-chief of Front Page Index, Alex Datig. Alex, you're leading a petition, both online and otherwise, to recall the mayor of Los Angeles, Eric Garcetti. Last I checked, there were 25,000 signed up in the online at change.org for that. But it's the paper one that you've initiated that's an important one. It's to recall the mayor of Los Angeles, but this has also shined a light on what has gone on in Los Angeles in the past 2 or 3 years. In particular, this measure HHH, which was framed and then shoved down the throats of Los Angeles residents. They voted for it as a bond measure ostensibly to eradicate homeless. So here we are, about 3 years later, $1.2 billion bond measure. Where do we stand with HHH?
Well, Graham, thank you. It's good to be with you. And without your support and your early leadership taking on this issue, we wouldn't be where we are today. You really helped us take this issue around the world. So I want to thank you for that. And the more we look into the homeless issue in Los Angeles, the more shocking it gets and the more upsetting it is. Actually, the mayor of Los Angeles supported, when he was running for re-election, he supported Measure Triple H, $1.2 billion in bond money for homeless housing services. And the ballot question said to provide safe, clean, affordable housing for the homeless and for those in danger of becoming homeless, such as battered women, children, veterans, seniors, foster youth, and the disabled, and to provide an increase of services for mental health, drug treatment, alcohol treatment, and other services.
Yeah,
now,
sounds great.
Shockingly, I know, but this was a fraud on the people. He basically took this, played the heartstrings of the voters, and then they took the money, and we don't know what's going on with money, but we know to date, here now in 2019, Triple H was enacted November 2016. In 2019, not one single unit has been built. And the mayor of Los Angeles thinks that he deserves a standing ovation for taking taxpayer dollars and lining the pockets of developers with Triple H money while leaving homeless people to die on the streets of Los Angeles. And that is the fact of the matter, Graham. It is an absolute disgrace, and he should step down now. Before he gets walked out in handcuffs. He has caused more than 10,300 citizens to become homeless. Measure Triple H ballot text says, in the city of Los Angeles, in 2016, there were 26,000 homeless people. To date, right. 2019, we have over 36,300 homeless people. That is an increase in more than 10,000 people homeless since Measure Triple H that said we had 26,000 homeless people.
Okay, so we can stipulate, Alex, that there has been an explosion in the homeless population in Los Angeles in just the last 3 years. I mean, those numbers are staggering. And then in the county, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of almost double what the number is at the city level, somewhere around 60,000, probably more. How do you get an accurate read? I don't know. But the bottom line is, there's been no money that I've seen and not a heck of a lot of effort to try and divert people away from going on the streets. In fact, I think just the opposite. As someone who does not live in Los Angeles, yet looking at some of the reporting, I see efforts to make it almost attractive for homeless people to live on the streets of Los Angeles. In other words, if the word is out, if you're in Boston or some other major city, that Los Angeles is going to make your life easier as a homeless person, and oh, by the way, the weather's a heck of a lot better in Boston, especially in the wintertime, I'm going to go to Los Angeles, right?
That's one of the problems that we're having. The city of West Hollywood just reported their homeless count is up, and it's affecting surrounding cities, because even if the laws in Los Angeles, get enforced, those people are going to go someplace else. The fact of the matter is they're still homeless. They still need the support. Many of these people actually are disabled. Interestingly enough, I read a 2014 study that said the majority of the people who are chronically homeless on the streets of Los Angeles are disabled, that they're not mentally ill. That's not the first criteria, that they're actually physically disabled. And we still have 3,000 veterans on the streets of Los Angeles. Mayor Garcetti pledged in 2015 under the Obama administration that he would end veteran homelessness. Where?
The joke.
We have 3,000 homeless veterans.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.